interested to know the 5 most important factors to living a happy life. So this is what we are going to be talking in today's video. And if you are interested to know more, maybe you are a fan of the happy life, then please stay tuned and I'll be right back.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up.
Welcome back again to this video. Talking about a happy life, there are factors you need to consider in living a happy life. There are things, because I see a lot of people don't think about these things. Talking about a happy life, everybody wants a happy life, but do they really know the important factors? There are 5 factors. I'm going to be giving you 5 factors to living a happy life. So one of them I'm going to be giving you, first of all, let me give you an intro, because living a happy life is the best way to live your best life. You want to live that life that you'll be happy living. When you look back, you say, yes, I'm happy I lived this life. That is exactly how it is. So definitely, living this happy life, there are things we need to consider. I'm going to be diving immediately without wasting much of the time. One of them is healthy life. You see, a lot of people don't know the meaning of when living healthy. People take in a lot of habits, do a lot of things, eat a lot of things that are not necessary, maybe that are not good for them, for their health. They live a life of who cares, but they forgot that when you are healthy, your lifespan can extend, can expand. Maybe you are destined to live, like, let's say, 80 years. But when you live a healthy life, you know the things you do, habits you take in and the things you do, you find out that you will live more than that 80 years. You live, like, let's say, 100 years, 120, and so on. So it is more important for us to consider this thing we are talking about. Healthy life, like, let's say, let me just give an instance so you get what I am talking about. Like, let's say, take a lot of alcohol. No one says you should not drink. No. Even non-alcohol, nobody says so. But know the limit of the things you take. There are people you see them, they end up drunk on the road. They end up with so many liver problems. Some people end up with liver problems, kidney problems, and all those things because of the things we take into our body. When we want to live a happy life, we need to consider these things. Like, talking about a happy life, because I see a lot of people exercise. When we eat all these things, it affects our body, so we need to do some jiggling, exercise our body so that so that we will remain fit. And being fit, when you are fit, you'll be happy for yourself. Like, you'll be happy you remain the way you are. So it is very vital, very important for we to consider a healthy life when we want to live a happy life. Health is most important thing. Enough said about this. That takes me to the next point. Doing what you love. I cannot say this enough. Like I keep saying, I love it peacefully. Doing what you love will help you to live that happy life that you dreamt about. Maybe you have dreamt about living a peaceful life, living a happy life, being happy for yourself, you are. Then, doing what you love is what will lead you to that space, to that thing you dreamt about. So you want to live a happy life. Very important to do what you love. Don't do what others are doing. Don't do because others are doing. Don't go for what she's doing because maybe she's making money out of it. But you doing what you love. Because when you do what you love and you'll be happy doing it, like I am happy filming this video for your sake, I'm happy making this video to bring you this content. It takes me time, it takes me and my crew time to create this content, and I'm happy doing it. So when you do what you love, it will help you to live that peaceful life, that happy life that you dreamt of. It's one of the factors that will help you to live that life that you dreamt of. If you like drawing, you go drawing. And on the process, you see, you have fulfillment because this is what you want. You do it from your passion. If you like, if you like talking to people, you go and start doing something to help your body and soul. In this way, you'll be happy doing what you do, and it will help you to be more happy as you are. So that takes me to the next point: choosing the right people. I keep saying this. You know, sometimes we are stuck with some kind of people. We don't know how to go out of this people's life. Choosing the right people is best for you. In this way, you'll be able to live the happy life that you want to live. Okay, let me explain. There are some people, maybe you might see someone, you might think, this person may be the right person for me. You know, the way we see people, oh God. You see people the way they are. You don't need to conclude. How you get to conclude is when you come close to them. You get to do some rapport with them. Like you have some, not just conversation, but you have a kind of activity or anything with them. That is where you get to know people. Because if you do not get to hear from them, know what they do, you know, you will never know who is who, because what you see is not what it is. I like to tell people this. What you see about someone is not what you think. Just go close. Now, let me narrate something to you. A personal story of how, you know, I'm one of them that always see people. And when I see people, I think, this person is the right person for me. I do that a lot before, not now. I do that a lot before. Until one day I get to meet a lady. And first of all, I saw her and I was so happy that I met such a person. I was thinking, this is the kind of person I need to be around with, you know? When you meet people, you don't just conclude in your mind. Try to have conversation with them. Like, try to know people more. Know what they do. Like, not knowing what they do in terms of gossiping. No. Try to have relationship with them. Until one day, so I thought I met someone. I thought I met the right person, maybe. And I was just having this conversation with her. Sometimes the conversation gets me confused, because when you have conversation with people, you get to know, them, like you know them from thinking, who they are, what they do. But I get to find out that I always get confused in some angle. It gets me confused because sometimes the conversation will come this way, it will come another way, and I'll be like, what kind of life then is she living? You understand my point? So why I say so is, this is my personal life. All of a sudden, I wanted to give up on that relationship because I don't like the relationship I will regret. I don't want to regret anything in my life. Like, I like to live my life freely, the way it is. And I wanted to leave the relationship, but I was trying to give myself some benefit of doubt. Like, I want to see the reason why I'm leaving this relationship. But if my instinct has already told me to leave, like, quit. Until one day, I did not quit. I was just there. It seems like I was stuck. Until one day, something happened and this person just decided to, like, leave on her own. I said, good. Oh God. Oh, you will not understand. You will not understand. I see this a lot. Like, I see this a lot. Sometimes, because I'm the kind that always like to give the best. And I do that a lot. I give people the best I can. But I don't get what I give. But I'm not, like, expecting to get what I give. But at least, the people you are dealing with supposed to at least. But people are being people, so stop them from being people. So all you do is just pick the ones you can pick and leave the rest. And when you get stuck, this is how God has been saving me all this while anyway. And when such things happen, Sometimes they do one or two things, one or funny things like that, and I'll say, that's it. That's it. I've gotten what I've been looking for. We all have faults, we all have issues, but it's not based on our personal issues. But at least we're supposed to be growing like humans. We are meant to grow, learn new things every day. Like learn people, learn things, learn how things work, learn how people work, learn. You get to meet people. So I've met good people in my life as well, who I have never thought of like leaving the relationship. So the point exactly is very simple. In my own case, the way God has been doing it for me, because me personally, I like to invest my best in people, and I do that with my whole heart. I don't hold grudges about, even when the relationship is no more, I still do not hold grudges about it, because people are people, so they have to be people. So you don't stop people from being people, and that's it. So learn to live relationship you are tired of. So learn to choose the right people. Don't just conclude by seeing, just by looking at them. No, learn to communicate with people then before thinking of having or committing yourself to it. So choose the right people. It's very vital if you want to live a happy life. Because if you let toxic people come into your life, or negative people come into your life, they will affect you. They will affect all of you. So I encourage you to choose the right people. And with that, I think we have said enough about this. Let's move to the next point. Being yourself. You see, if you want to be happy in this world, like in the world we are in today, the world that you and I are in today, you need to be yourself. That is where the fulfillment is. That is where the happiness comes from. Being yourself and being that who God created you to be is the best thing you can do for yourself. You want to be frustrated easily, go and start living like others. Want to live like Mr. B, want to live like Mr. A, want to live like Mr. Z. End up being frustrated because you're living another person's life. You're not living your own life. What do you like? You know, if you like it where you go, maybe you go sightseeing, a cool area, you just be there and come and think of yourself, think about yourself, have a self-discovery. I love it when because when you do a little check on yourself, like doing that self-discovery, going to that journey of discovering yourself, you are building yourself. You are being the better version of yourself. And when you do these things, it will help you to be you. You are not, you don't mingle with people to become like them, to do things like Mr. B is doing. Do your own thing your own way, and you see, you will have fulfillment in doing these things. So you want to live a happy life, you want to live the life you always wanted to live. I tell you, these things you need to do them. It will help you to build a peaceful life. It will help you to be your own, like be yourself. It will help you to be the best version of you. Because I love to build myself, and I love to be the best version of myself. That takes me to the next thing. You have to be contented with what you have if you really want to live a happy life. I keep saying this like all the time. I keep saying this to people. A lot of people today end up wanting to have what they don't need. When we end up being contented with what we have, we will not crave for more. We only crave for what is important to you, what you need. It's not everything that you want. Because I see a lot of people want to live the life of others. Because this person is wearing this, he's doing this, he's doing that, and you want to, and you are not contented with what you have. If God has given you a great talent, the best thing you could do for yourself if you want to live a happy life is to work on that talent God has given you. That's the best thing you could do for yourself. Because when you end up trying to be like the other person, trying to be like Mr. A or Mr. B, you end up not being happy. You end up living another person's life. So that's the point. So we need to be contented with what we have if we want to live a happy life. If we want to live that happy life, it is very important that these factors are the things we need to consider. Being contented with what we have is an important factor we need to look in if we want to live that life that we'll be proud of. That when we look back, maybe let's say 5 years later or 10 years later, you'll be happy you live this life. So that's the 5 factors I have for you. I hope this video inspires someone today. I hope this video adds value to you, because if it does, I'll be very grateful if it adds value to you. And that's the reason why we are here, bringing all this time to bring you these videos. So if you have watched up to this level and you have not given us the like button, I encourage you to give us the like button, because it helps YouTube to promote our videos to others. If you have not subscribed up till now, I encourage you to click that subscribe button, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.
Seasons come and go like thoughts of you, like a wave returns to the sea.